Hello. So in the last video, we have discussed about just an introduction, right? What is cybersecurity? What is bug bounty hunting? Common bug bounty hunting platforms and some examples, real world examples. And also we discussed about the career opportunities. So in this video, this will be the part 2 of day 1 video. We will discuss about some few common web vulnerabilities. Okay, we will just discuss in a brief only and we will explain detailedly in the later classes. Okay, so first one is SQL injection or SQL injection. Imagine a website that takes the user inputs to construct a database query. An attacker might input malicious SQL code or SQL code, manipulating this query to gain unauthorized access or extract this sensitive information. To prevent this SQL injection, the developers used parameterized queries or prepared statements. These techniques ensure that the user input is treated as data and not as an executable code. And the second one is cross-site scripting. In cross-site scripting, an attacker injects malicious scripts into the web pages, then data viewed by the other users. These scripts can steal the sensitive information like session cookies, or it can perform actions on the behalf of the victim. And the web developers prevent cross-site scripting by validating and sanitizing the user input using secure coding practices and implementing CSP headers. CSP means content security policy headers. And there are so many prevention mechanisms also available. And the third one is cross-site request forgery, CSRF. It involves tricking a user's browser into making an unwanted request to the web application on which the user is authenticated. This can lead to unintended actions being performed on the behalf of the user. The website use anti-CSRF token in order to ensure that the requests are legitimate and it's originate from the expected source. And the fourth one is security misconfiguration. It can occur when the system or applications are not securely configured or exposing security information or providing unauthorized access. The regular security audits, proper configuration management, and following the principle of least privilege will help to prevent these security misconfigurations. And the fifth one is broken authentication and session management. The weakness in the authentication process or session management can allow attackers to gain unauthorized access to the user accounts. The strong password policy, multi factor authentication, and regular security testing help prevent authentication and session management vulnerabilities. And these are some common web vulnerabilities, and you can see some others also here. We will discuss these all thing in detail. Okay, just you have to keep note of these common web vulnerabilities. What is this and what its prevention, how can it occur? Okay, we will explain detailedly in the other videos also. And this you have to learn, this is the important vulnerability which we can get P1 bug. Okay, so this is the 2017's vulnerabilities, and this is updated one. Some there are three new vulnerabilities, and most of them got others got name changed only. Okay, this injections goes here injection, and this broken authentication changes into identification and authentication failure, and the sensitive data exposure moved to up cryptographic failure. Yeah, it's just change the category or it's just changed the names in 2021. Okay, so yeah, the WASP is the a WASP top 10 is a regularly updated list of the most critical web application security risk. So you have to study these two in 2017, also 2021. You have to study both. Okay, so we can follow this one because it's easy to capture in your mind. First one is injection. Injection flows like a SQL injection. It can occur when the untrusted data is sent to the interpreter as a part of the command or query. Second one, broken authentication. This vulnerability involves issues with the user authentication and session management, such as weak password policies or improper handling session tokens. And the third one is sensitive data exposure. It like the sensitive information like a password, credit card details, etc. should always kept be encrypted and protected. Exposure occur when this data is not safeguarded. Fourth one is XSC, XML external entity. These vulnerabilities arise when an application processes XML input with a reference to external entity. Attackers can exploit this to disclose internal files or execute remote code. Fifth one is broken access control. It The access control may allow users to access unauthorized resources or perform actions they shouldn't be able to do. Sixth one is security misconfiguration. We have already discussed that. It's similar to the general security misconfiguration. This refers to the mistake in security settings, such as default configuration or unnecessary services. Unnecessary services. And seventh one is cross-site scripting. These vulnerabilities allow attackers to inject malicious scripts into the web pages and viewed by the other users, leading to the session theft or defacement. Eighth one is insecure deserialization. This occurs when untrusted data is deserialized, leading to potential harmful consequences such as remote code executions. And the ninth one is using components with non-vulnerabilities. It's integrating third-party component with the non-vulnerability can expose the applications to attack. So we need to updates regularly and we have to patch the system. Okay. Then the tenth one is insufficient logging and monitoring. Insufficient logging and monitoring make it challenging to detect and respond to security incidents effectively. So we have to understand this vulnerability, and it's very crucial. As a bug bounty hunter, we have to understand each and every vulnerability from basic to advanced. Okay, by addressing these issues, we can build more robust and secure digital environments. And in the next video, we will set up our lab. We are using burp suit, and also we will use Paradies. So let's hope for the best and continue tomorrow. So till then, bye.